What is up, internet? It's your boy Tinku, and today we're gonna be talking about an anime this season that I'm thoroughly enjoying. Um, I didn't think I was gonna like it too much, but I really like this anime. It's really good. I think it has all the elements of great anime. But before we get started, as always, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, watch those videos, like those videos, and keep commenting down below, of course, and hit me up on the Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. And with all that said, everybody, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so today we're going to be talking about an anime this season called Mauga Kuin no Futeki Gosha. I probably butchered that because it's pretty rough, but basically in the US it's the Misfit of the Demon King Academy. And it's pretty interesting. So basically you got our main character Anos. And Anos is entering the Demon Lord or Demon King Academy, and he was born to just a basically a housewife and a blacksmith, and he of course is the reincarnation of the Demon King of Tyranny. And so you basically get a little bit of backstory. The Demon King of Tyranny and the hero of the humans came up with a plan to basically create world peace. And they executed that plan, and he said, "Hey, I'm going to be reincarnated in like 2,000 years, and then I'll reclaim my title as king, and the land will be in peace, and we don't have to fight, and all this good stuff." Well, he's being reincarnated, and basically from birth he could talk. He's the size of a full-grown man already, teenager, and he's only been alive for like I think they said 16 months or something crazy like that. As soon as he was born, he was talking because he's super OP. So this guy is the epitome of OP. He was the Demon King for crying out loud. He has all the powers, all the thing. All the demons are like look at him like, oh wow, because he's technically not of a pure blood demon thing. They have that hierarchy of mixed blood, lower tier people, and then like the demon blood people that are pure demon blood and stuff like that. And of course, he's not one of them, but he got reincarnated. But it's funny because his character Anos is extremely gentle for being the Demon King of Tyranny. He treats his father with respect. He loves his mother, even though he has all his memories of being the Demon King of Tyranny, and he knows who he is. He still acts like a son to them, and because they are his parents, and they treat him, they dote on him and do everything like that. It's so amazing. So basically, he's going to the Dim King Academy, and he gets marked as a misfit because you find out in this world the history has been altered to where he wasn't the Demon King. And so even though he's uber powerful and nobody can touch him, they kind of treat him like crap. And that's when you come in, you meet Misha Necron, who is a sister of Sasha Necron. And so basically you find out their deal going on. They're sisters. One of them is uber elite, and then one of them is marked as a misfit. So, the kind of imbalance here is going on. Of course, since Anos is OP, he does whatever he wants. And, you got the typical, both of them kind of get drawn towards him because he's powerful and become part of his group. Because apparently in the Demon King Academy, you get groups. And you get to choose your groups and parties, and then you guys like fight each other for exams and battle each other and do everything as a group. Kind of like being put together a group in science class if you got to dissect something or you're doing a group project, something like that. Just like that all the time. And so a lot of interesting happens. Anos is so OP. He has a fight with a pure blood demon that kept mocking him because that pure blood demon was a jerk to somebody, and Anos is so alpha and so boss. He killed him, resurrect him. Kills him, resurrect him. He kills this guy and resurrect him so many times until the guy begs him to stop and forfeits the match. So that's how OP and boss Anos is. What's really intriguing about it is just how Anos acts. He has a very cocky demeanor, like, I am the Demon King, I'm resurrected, that's just that. I'm more powerful, you guys can't do anything to me. So anytime somebody tries to do something to him, they can, because he's like, hey, I'm the Demon King, bam, you can't do nothing to me. But he's still humble at the same time. He still treats his friends with respect and kindness, and he still is nice to people. As long as you're not an outright jerk, he treats you with respect, just like you kind of like treat people the way you want to be treated type deal. And he's very gentle, like for being the Demon King of Tyranny. And so it's very interesting how the interactions go because he's very kind but super cocky, and I'm the Demon King at the same time and nobody can touch me. And so that's the way it goes. So there's a lot of comedy aspect in it. um you got that mystery going on with the history being changed, and he's trying to figure out who changed it, what's going on, and basically getting his power back. They have like a 12 demon lord council or whatever, and they all got corrupted somehow. So he's like trying to uncorrupt them and find out what happened at the same time. Really interesting. And of course, you got the comedy angles with people thinking he's lesser, he's lower, and he just smacking these pure-blooded demons down like it's nothing. And then of course you have the Misha and Sasha side angle because they're from one of the head families in this whole society. There's just one more character I want to mention because he's super awesome, and that's Lei. Lei is the reincarnation of a swordsman who was the most loyal and guess closest to best friend Anos had, but his reincarnation magic was not that great, so he doesn't retain his memories. He just feels familiar to Anos, and Lei feels that Anos is very familiar. And so how they become friends, how like he suspects it's this guy, but not really, kind of hard to tell because the guy doesn't have, Lei doesn't have any of the memories of this swordsman or whatever that was like his best friend. But the way they get together and they become friends, and eventually he becomes part of the group, is very interesting because he's a pure-blooded demon as well. That's why he's so strong and all this stuff. So it's really interesting, guys. I think you guys should definitely check it out. I might actually pick up the light novel / manga on this because I know they're not going to get as far in the anime as I had there, and so I'm super intrigued, guys. But tell me what you guys think. You guys think I'm crazy? Do you think, oh, Anos is just an OP protagonist, it doesn't really matter? Or do you think I'm right? Like the intrigue is there, the comedy is there, and just the way Anos is, even though he's super OP and kind of humble, but not humble because he's the demon lord or demon king of tyranny. Tell me what you guys think in the comments below, on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. And remember, guys, if you can't trust a random fat guy you met on the internet, then who can you trust? And everybody have an awesome, awesome day.